Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright Trilogy.
Yeah, and make sure you hold it. And before you watch this video, give us a like, because you know you're gonna like it before you watch it.
Special thanks to our friends over at Capcom for providing a copy of this game, and it's time for us to take on the task of the Steel Samurai. So, Turnabout Samurai.
Woo-woo!
Gah! You have disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood. The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, or it will be the last moon you ever see.
The Steel Samurai!
Hiya! See you in heck, evil magistrate! Whoa! The warrior's swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns.
I was gonna say that in unison with you, but I failed.
It's okay. October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Wright and Company Law Offices.
Yay. The Dark Messenger returns! That rocked! See you in heck, evil magistrate!
Oh, whoa! Stop waving that broom around!
Ah! Oh, Nick! I didn't know you were here.
Of course I'm here! It's my office!
Oh.
What was that surreal show you were watching?
What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai?
Steel Samurai!
He's the most popular TV hero for young people and kids.
Young? Like, how young?
Like 10 years old?
Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited?
Hey, I'm only 17. That's 7 and teen. See, I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick.
Hey, don't talk to me like you're your grandpa or something. I'm only 24.
Oh, you're so old, Nick. Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular, Nick. When they ask grade school kids what they want to be, Steel Samurai was #1.
I really worry about kids these days.
Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office.
I guess. I wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial.
Oh, I have a feeling we're gonna get some clients.
Maya's murder was the talk of the town for some time. Mia! But no one paid any attention to the Wright and Company Law offices. How am I supposed to pay rent this month?
Oops. That'll be okay, Nick. You don't have to worry about bills and stuff. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner.
Are you foreshadowing? October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom.
Maya is so hopeful.
What?
Beep.
Hello? This is Phoenix.
Nick!
Maya? Whoa, what? It's so early.
It's the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested!
Nani? You mean the guy on that show?
Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain!
Isn't that what he's supposed to do?
Yeah, on TV!
Yeah, on TV.
No, I mean, he actually did it in real life! He skewered a villain with the samurai spear!
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about this early.
Just come to the office, quick! Please, Nick!
Poor Nick. October 16th, 9:22 a.m.
Oh my god, she gets woken up by Maya just like you get woken up by me.
Yeah, Maya's here watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo.
That's right, Luke.
He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. Still inside? What about wearing the evil? Never mind. The samurai spear was also found stuck through his body. Police believe that this was the murder weapon and are investigating further.
Now on to other news. Kittens.
I love kittens.
This has to be. Oh, wait, I think
This is this has to be a joke. Where's the kittens?
No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over.
What? Hello?
Yes? Wright and Company law offices. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai!
What?
Yes, of course. We'll be right there. She speaks for him. Let's go, Nick!
Go? Go where?
Come on! They have a Steel Samurai down in detention!
So what?
So, I've decided this will be our first case!
Are you for reals?
Oh my gosh, Maya's running the show!
What to do? Well, what should we do?
What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai! Of course, Nick!
Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing? I wonder.
We get to meet him!
My money's on sightseeing! Alright, I guess we're going to the detention center.
Okay.
October 16th, detention center. Visitor's room. That guard never leaves. He's
I know.
always there. Whoa!
Whoa, this guy...
What's wrong, Maya? It's him! In the flesh!
Is this guy really him?
What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him! Will Powers, our client. That's him!
Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it! Murder at least once, I mean, maybe twice!
Whoa! What are you saying, Maya?
Yes?
Something wrong?
No!
This is getting off to a great start. I know, you're disappointed, aren't you?
Disappointed? Oh, no, nothing like that!
No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over.
Oh.
It's the kids, you know? I didn't want to wreck their dreams.
Oh.
I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they'll think of Steel Samurai now.
Oh, Nick!
What?
He's a good guy! I mean, he's good!
Yeah?
He didn't do it!
What happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yeah, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around, the staff gathered at the studio. The evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. Whoa. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He was expertly skewered with the samurai spear.
Whoa.
The samurai spear? Yeah, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. The Steel Samurai. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is.
Nick! How could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world.
Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. Neo-Old Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studio at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room.
That's a long work day.
I know. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map.
Wow, Nick, let's go.
Oh. I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for an autograph.
You know it.
Oh yeah. So I guess we're going to the studio main gate. Here we go.
I guess so.
October 16th, Global Studios main gate.
Wow! So this is where they make the Steel Samurai show!
Oh boy.
Awesome! Aren't you excited, Nick? Hey, you there!
Whoa.
You want in, you gotta go through me.
Her name's Old Bag.
Uh-oh, sorry. We're, lawyers? Oh, yeah, well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers! Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Used to day, something horrible always happens. Don't you have jobs, or do lawyers work for chump change?
I'm not even doing anything.
Things were my hippie clothes with all the youths coming around, and Nick, will I grow up to be like her? Please say no.
I don't know. It's possible.
What? Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to, youths today! I tell ya. All right.
So, what do you do here at the studios?
At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. Of course. In fact, in my younger days, well... No! You were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow! This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was.
Hammer?
The victim dummy! The evil magistrate! He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with, I'll tell you.
Will Powers. Can you tell me a little bit about Mr. Will Powers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it. Believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch.
Sadness.
That's probably why he thought the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor old Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? Well, I know everything. That's my job.
Mr. Hammer, what kind of person was Jack Hammer?
What kind of person? Oh, well, if you only knew! Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
Oh, should I have heard of that?
But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. Oh, what's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry.
Okay. Reason for... Why are you certain Mr. Powers is the killer?
Well, I was standing right here yesterday, I was. Yes, sirree. I was here from 1 in the afternoon till 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So, if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers.
Oh, that's me. And that person was Mr. Powers?
Oh, I'm sorry. I read your line there, Phoenix. Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you folks to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request immediately. And maybe I'll just let you in, or maybe not. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously.
Uh-oh.
Well, she's wearing a uniform.
We don't have a letter of request. Let's go back and see. Hello! How was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they?
Yep. No, not at all. That's not right, Nick.
Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect.
Oh, I like your still stand right voice.
About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady?
She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking.
Huh, yeah, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let you up on.
Wow. She's got some nerve.
You think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. Powers' request added to the court record. There we go.
Hey.
I just hope this will get me past that security lady.
Me too.
All right, let's move back to the studio. Ma'am, I have, here, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers himself.
Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl here.
Powers' request given to the security lady.
To think he would entrust his fate to the use of such an unreliable appearance. Really?
Really?
Anyway, you may pass. Only left here from you can only go left from here towards the studio. Don't go to the right. That's the employee area and such. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good old detective told me himself.
Hey! Oh, that's...
Hey, Nick!
Huh?
There were maps in the security guard station.
Ooh, hey, not bad.
Those are 50 cents a piece. Thank you. Well, time to go, Nick.
A guide map of global studios was added to the court record. Wow. Okay. Outside Studio 1. Actually, let's examine this area first.
Is it okay to say I don't like this lady?
Yep. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. Okay. We've got a monitor over here. The computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Hey! No touching that darn dang nabbit!
Dang nabbit, Amber. The security guard station. That security lady must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk in there.
Say what?
I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Wow. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. Okay. Anything else to, well, there's a gate. Okay, look at the gate. The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate. So, before I forget, people, what makes this game different than the Nintendo DS version is you can see a magnifying glass, and it will actually highlight yellow when there's a clue for Phoenix and Maya to look at.
Yay.
So, that was added for this version of the game.
Awesome.
Alright, so let's move really quick.
Let's get out of here.
Outside the studio. October 16th, Studio 1 entrance. Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day?
Ah! It's the confused detective!
Confused detective? Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's all your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So?
Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work then! Detective?
I think you hurt his feelings, Maya.
Oh no! I'm sorry!
Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It was all my fault. I can't blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart.
Hey! Don't take it so hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. Wow.
I'd say he's a character, all right.
All right, let's talk with him.
Maya.
So how's your investigation going, detective? Well, hey, I can't tell you that.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions.
Right, so detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. All right, we have the autopsy report.
Woohoo!
Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over here in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Mr. Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence.
Thanks for cheering me up. All right,
gosh.
Security lady. About the security lady. That sweet old lady? What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
What, she had donuts? Remember what Powers said. She's a sucker for authority.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What? What?
Decisive evidence? What kind of evidence, Detective? Well, that, photo. The photo of the steel samurai heading toward the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See the camera up at the gate, pal?
The gate? You mean that one with the welcome sign?
Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Oh no! Nick, he has evidence! We're finished!
Wow. Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. I don't look so happy when... Don't look so happy when you say that.
We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not gonna find any clues I haven't already found.
Wow.
I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
Nick, let's go! We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out.
Okay, so let's examine. They said the security camera. Hey, there's a camera here. That's the security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the date and you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera, ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. Okay. So there's an empty bench. I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here. Hey, good idea, pal.
Detective, aren't you on the case?
Well, yeah, but...
Oh my gosh.
Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal.
Poor Maya, she keeps making the detective feel bad.
Yeah, Maya's on a roll today. Alright, what else can we look at? There is...
Oh, that statue. Oh yeah, in the bush.
Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell down over the path. Oh, yeah. That way's kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where the Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though. Okay. The head? The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that?
I know.
He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to the Studio 1, left to Studio 2.
What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted.
Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. It took the tree down with it too. Okay.
Whoa.
Alright, so we've got pretty much...
Studio.
Just the Studio 1. Entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in.
It makes sense that they would want to keep non-employees out. Alright, so if it's locked, then we probably need to talk to... Probably the detective again. Studio... Oh, it only makes us go to the studio main gate.
Maybe we have to go somewhere else to go find a card key.
Oh, probably have to go back to talk to the guard.
Nick, look! That security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts! I guess all cops like their donuts, huh?
Yeah, and they're soft enough, she doesn't need to teeth to chew them. Oh.
Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied? Powers is guilty yet.
She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe.
I know, right?
Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Oh, that. I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, So, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see? This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1 p.m. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I've seen going through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one, what did it? I don't know what is.
Maybe it was you?
Good one, Sonny. Good one.
She thinks I was joking? Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was? Past tense?
Oh, yes! He was great as the bearded samurai! That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day, though. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you! Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? I mean, really.
You're gonna be a fun old lady someday. About the security cameras.
Thank you. Ah, yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? When it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture, too. But I don't bother myself with those details, you know? I just view all the photos on the computer over in that security guard station where I work, and I check them every day before going home, I do.
Okay.
Maybe we should present the photo and ask her, like, why she deleted the other one or something. Like, I don't know. What's that? You giving that to me?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. What's that? You're giving that to me?
No, I'm not.
Alright, never mind then. What's that? Are you giving your badge to me now? Alright,
Well, we've examined everything here. So I guess we have to go back and talk to the detective, see if he can give us a key. Oh, there it is. Employee area. Never mind.
Oh, okay, well...
October 16th, Global Studios, employee area.
How do we get to the employee area?
B button.
Nick! This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff! Hey, look! There's Power's dressing room! No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around.
Okay, so now it's time for us to examine. So we've got...
Soda?
The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around.
Good stuff.
Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak.
T-bone steak? That would have hit the spot.
You just had a burger.
Oh, yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks, you know?
What? That doesn't make any sense, Maya. That must be the storage room.
Good job, Maya. Always make room for steak.
That's where they keep all the film equipment, I guess. Probably.
Wow, Nick! You know a lot about the industry!
What else would they keep in a film studio?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
oh, the
trying
soda
to show
machine.
off for Maya.
Yeah.
Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn, at least.
Wait, look! Stem rice soda! Nick, try this!
Ladies first. Okay, so...
Glug, 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 glug.
Glug, glug, glug. Yep.
You can check the window, maybe?
A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. Good try, Amber. All right. Where do we need to go, Mr. Magnifying Glass? Oh, we've got some...
Have you gone to Willpower's dressing room?
There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers, it must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this.
Maybe we can move into the
door to the dressing room. It's not locked.
We can go in. Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir.
What do you mean, find?
Well, you never know. There might be something like the samurai spear.
We don't need a spear.
Oh, I think we do.
And that's the murder weapon, for crying out loud.
But it would be so cool. Come on, Nick.
All right, so we've examined everything here, so let's go inside the dressing room.
We need the spear, Luke.
No, we don't.
We need it.
No spears. No. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping.
Da-da-don. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they?
Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. Okay, so let's examine his room. This is where he was sleeping. It looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. So we've got his window again. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it's kind of dusty outside. There's some regular suits among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes.
It'd be fun to wear one of those costumes.
I'd say you were already wearing one, myself. Because you're...
It's interesting, he doesn't say those things out loud to Maya.
No, he doesn't want to hurt her feelings. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it.
Awesome!
There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies.
Nick, I'm hungry!
You just had a burger!
Oh yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets!
How many stomachs does this girl have? Wow.
This must be Power's bag!
Hey, don't open that!
Look!
An employee key card? That must be Powers. It says Studio 1.
Let's take it, Nick!
Borrow it, you mean? Borrow?
Oh, right, haha!
Card key added to the court record. Okay, so we took... What else is in his bag?
I wonder what else is in Power's bag!
Stop that! My partner, the thief in training. Okay, so we're not going to go through his bag anymore.
Oh.
There's a vast array of cosmetics here.
Oh! This is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie! Nick, try this on!
No! And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig?
I, kinda like samurai movies.
Kinda? Alright, so... Oh, good
I think
times.
we're done here.
Yeah. Alright, let's go to the area that we couldn't get to before. Alright, move to studio main gate. And we want to go here.
I think move to Studio 1.
No. We'll examine again. There we go. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick!
I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened!
Oh, right! We're in!
She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene.
Yay!
Inside Studio 1.
Oh, yeah.
October 16th, Studio 1. What is it, Maya? You're real quiet all of a sudden.
Doesn't it give you shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real.
You saw your dead sister, remember? Well, the evil magistrate did die here, and the Steel Samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Alright, so let's, that's an interesting silhouette, though.
I know. Wow, look at that camera! That must have cost a ton!
Yeah, so don't touch it!
Whoa, it's heavier than I thought!
Hey, you! No touching that! Oh.
Oh, it's
that's
a girl.
Sorry, my partner's kind of, well, you know.
You know? No, I don't know!
Who are you exactly?
Oh, who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. Oh, we're lawyers representing Mr. Willpowers. Oh, so you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Willpowers. I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But, do what you can for WP, okay? He never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry! Leave it to us!
Maya always has so much energy. Alright.
Yeah, she does.
So that was the light fixture.
Wow, look at that camera! It must have cost a ton!
Yeah, so don't touch it!
Oh, sorry! I think I already did this before.
Oh, okay.
Look, a ladder!
She's so excited about things like ladders. That's a step ladder.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on your narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick!
Right. Sorry, this girl is out there!
Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in! I've always wanted to sit in one of these! Hey, Nick, take a look at that! One of those black and white boards! They clap at the start of filming! And look, a megaphone! A real-life megaphone! Ready, Nick? Okay, action!
This girl is more troubled than I thought.
She's been in the woods her entire life.
It shows.
What's this?
That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming.
Huh.
What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment?
Well, lighting is fine, but I'd want to be the director, you know? Or maybe the Steel Samurai!
I think she's being serious. Alright, so we've got his silhouette here. They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few blood stains.
I know.
I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it.
Uh-huh.
Maybe. Alright, I'm not really seeing anything else here. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for today's episode. Join us next time as we talk with Penny and see what she can tell us more about WP. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We hope you guys had fun, and we'll see you with more Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright tomorrow. God bless Snappy Gaming.